Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to the Insaka Talk Show. I'm so excited today. It is the four of us again as we started, as we are, as usual. Can social media build or ruin your life? In the studio today, I have my co hosts, Nelly.
Ooh-wee. Isn't this what we do on social media?
Yes,
Yes.
Like, "Nyako akakulu," you're like, oh,
I'm
and then
busy enough.
immediately the camera goes off. You are off to something else.
All right.
Anyway, welcome to the
Nelly,
show.
how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. It's nice. It's sunny. We have a carnival later, a Caribbean carnival, so I'm looking forward to that.
Great. Irene, the president of Chicago, you are hosting the Independence Party this year. We're going to get into it a little bit about it. So you will tell us when we talk about what's happening in the community. But how are you today?
I am very well, thank you. You guys, thank you so much for understanding. I had a little bump. I needed to take time off, and you guys were very grateful, graceful that you let me be. And you guys, you can never have the best women to work with than these three. This is sisterhood, but I'm good,
We
and
know
I'm
we are the
drinking my
truth.
Sunday drink. Oh, okay. This is ginger ale. You don't start saying I'm drinking BL in the morning.
It's okay. Whatever it is, we ain't judging.
You needed a break. Winnie, all the way from New Jersey. You were at the Mwapepi Awards last night. Also, you can talk about that when we talk about the community news. But how are you? I love the hair. I love the makeup. We are matching with our clothes today.
Look at that.
How are you?
Social media. I'm doing very well. Everything is good in my life right now. I just got from London like yesterday.
Okay, we are lying now.
Social media, Camille. Well, I am doing wonderful. I'm grateful every day, and it's good to see all of us like together after for a minute because we've been in. One is out, one is in.
Mm-hmm.
Every day you cannot take a day for granted, guys. Life is too short. You gotta love who loves you and hate those one who hates you.
Oh,
We still love the ones that hate us. That's what the
Exactly.
Bible says.
I
David.
will think about it.
Those are the posts that people put on social media, guys. Lemon.
Just
Eddie
love
Bola says,
Gabriela.
Shania
Edward
Bo,
Gabriela
we are great,
says,
Eddie. Thank you so much. Community, what's
love
happening?
them back.
Ati says, with Irene, that is beer.
This is ginger ale.
Eti,
Okay.
kama wasopololai.
Ginger ale diabetes, doesn't it turn into beer?
Uh,
One
Okay,
day,
that's fine.
only reason why you believe me is you cannot drink beer with a straw.
Oh, you
it's true
cannot?
though. That's kind
Oh,
of
it's
true.
DJ Yeka
Yeah,
Yeka. Ni Yeka Yeka. I was
doesn't-
thinking that's why I didn't say nothing. Yeka Yeka. I was thinking about that.
I said, thank you, Eddie.
Yeah.
It's one DJ. Abama sausage.
Yes.
Ashanya. Mhm.
Shani Apple.
yes.
Melanin Queen. Liz, I'm waiting for you. Okay, I'm not.
Ooh, watching from Cancun.
Yeah, Liz.
Thank you so much,
Please.
Lisa.
No, she's lying. This is the social media
Social
that we're
media.
talking about.
Lisa Tawaba win.
Cancun.
She was supposed to
You
be in
cannot
Cancun.
do that. I actually
Send
said
us a
thank
picture
you.
in the comments. Send us a picture, honey. Tukumbweko.
And don't take an old picture.
Yeah. What is happening in your community? Winnie, you want to talk about the James Mwape thing? Then
Yeah.
Irene, you can talk about the Also Independence Party.
Yeah.
Yes, sure.
So in our community, we had the gala, Mape Award gala yesterday. It was really nice, guys. It was emotional, like it really to just go in the place knowing Mape will be there, and he wasn't there. The first hour, it was like like you're cracking the eggs, like what's gonna happen? How is this? But one thing I loved about it, me and the team of Mape and by Ruthie as a now a founder, we gonna try to keep this legacy on. And then we, as much as Mope, I'm gonna say this again for real. Mope was full of nonsense, but he was a brother to me. Yeah, he was full of nonsense. I'm not gonna say because he's dead. No, no, I love Mope. He was a person who post nonsense, but one thing he did, he brought people from Zambia to the US. People benefited through Mope. And we're gonna keep on doing the same thing that he was doing. And it takes a great man inside to do that. You can be crazy, but what matters is your heart. He had a good heart. So we're gonna keep his legacy on, and it was good. DJ Kayeka, you missed out yesterday. Flo did his own thing. Mayinga was there, and of course showcasing, and people bought stuff. And guys, let's support our own local teams. They're doing amazing things. So hey, we had a good night.
Sorry, when Eddie's watching from Hawaii.
That's why he was not at the Mwape Award.
Yeah, he traveled.
Irene, what's happening in your community?
No, actually, we're very Oza family to pick Chicago as a place to have the independence. Chicago is not very cheap, y'all. It's expensive for a reason. I mean, the architecture in Chicago is amazing. You guys are going to fall in love with that, and you know the reason why our numbers are up. But those people that are coming to Oza, just know that we are organizing hotels around the event place that are different prices to fit people's pockets, because we don't want to do bougie all the way, because obviously the tickets are expensive, but it's worthwhile.
How
And
much
the
is it again?
130, I think, 120, 130. Don't quote me. But the other thing is it ends at 2 in the morning. Most places end at 12. But we picked a place that ends at 2, and it's a casino, and it's 24 hours. So after the 2 p.m. to 2 a.m., you can roll over in the casino and do whatever you want to do until morning. We're excited. Welcome to Chicago. I'll try my best to feed all of you. I'm talking about the Insaka ladies, yo. Don't come to me and say, no, I'm talking about my girls. No, you're welcome to Chicago.
Thank you.
Oh, you
Chicago
can't
is
forget
cold as
Matty
well.
there. Matty is coming to your house too.
It's cold as well.
Oh,
Yes, please. Can you prepare people in terms of what they can expect?
Yeah,
Because Chicago
yeah.
is not Dallas, it's not Florida. The weather is kind of different. So what should we
Chicago is like I say Chicago is a woman, is like a woman. Somebody corrected me and said, no, it's like a man because they don't know what they want. But I always say Chicago is like a woman. I swear to God, in a day you can wear a jacket and take it off, and then the snow falls. It's just everywhere. So the idea we have is that just close to the event, then we can give an overview of the weather, because then we'll know. If we tell you now, mukisana masaka ama blanket mukasange na kukaba.
so I
Is there
can't
a
wear
discount
those
code?
things that I wear showing my belly.
You can and tough it up. Beauty hurts.
Is there a discount code for the hotel? For the hotels?
Huh?
Like, do you have like a discount code for the hotel?
Yeah, I think they've done that. I think they've blocked a thing of hotels. But I think the reason why this one is a troublemaker. Anyway, the reason why we are not fully talking about it, because we've had so many people telling us that we want an inexpensive hotel that's near the place. So once we do those things, and then before the end of September, maybe end of September, we might start telling people that you can buy a ticket here. This is what you should bring. These are the places you should visit for this amount, so people can, be ready in their pockets.
All right. It's national.
Yes, you are, Ed. You are.
Eddie atwaye ni musungire kwa pakusenda manangu ni pasiti.
Chicago like a man. What, Mrs. Irene? Chicago is like a man because men don't know what they want. They have a beautiful wife in the house. Sketchy yo. That's what I mean.
All right, let's get into. So we're done with community news. The icebreaker question, which we should have done, but we already broke the ice. What is it that you, at your age, in this moment, at this time, that you cannot do, or that you're not willing to compromise? Winnie, name 3 things.
I couldn't talk on your face. 3 things.
3 things that you cannot compromise on ever.
Like this, I will not do no matter what. I'm not
cheating.
Mm-hmm.
You cheat, man. I will like look at you on the side, look until I find my way out. I'm gonna get out at some point.
Number 2.
Number 2, I don't like when people lie. Like what we all lie because we are all in America based on a lie, like white lies.
Yeah.
But there's some
Black
deep
ambition. Number 3.
I cannot compromise. On that one.
Mm-hmm.
We'll come back.
Yeah, I'm
Irene.
gonna finish that one. Yeah.
Irene.
I can never, never, ever, ever get on a boat. I need to see water. I need to see building and land around me. Otherwise, I'll freak out.
Okay, so
I don't care if you give me
I'm
a
rolling
million.
you out on my big cruise party then.
Yes, please. You can
Where?
take you can take me out anytime, I love. No worries. I won't
Wait, Neri. Quite with Titanic. That way, way.
I don't care. I'm not
Submarine
taking
value
no,
for submarine.
I am
Forget Titanic. Kale konga baba. The recent one, what is it?
Therefore, the
Yeah.
to fly. You take the boat.
All right. Irene, what's the second one?
Is a bus. I do not take a bus from one town to the other town. I cannot. I always go to Zambia and end up in Lusaka because I'm freaking out to go to other places because of a bus.
Mm.
Okay, third one.
Somebody coming in the space of telling me something negative about my family. I don't compromise. I don't care how much you don't like them, how much you despise them, but do not come to me and tell me about them. I don't buy that.
That's a good one.
That's good.
Nelly?
I forgot the third one. I don't like people cursing.
Mm.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I know. There's some saying there's a different way you could curse, but I don't like people cursing. I hate when somebody, because you don't want to hate somebody. So people who do that, like for me, it's like no.
It's a no-no.
Yeah.
Nelly?
Ooh, 3 things I do not compromise on. Let's see. I am not bathing with soap.
Hey.
The bar soap.
Hey.
Ibu, Geisha, whatever bar soap.
Nope.
Dab, I don't care. I'm not bathing with bar soap. I don't.
Why?
It's just slimy. It leaves you. You know, it's like when it's not slimy, it's icky. It's like, you know, when you're done bathing with soap. No, I'm not doing it. I'm done. I'm past that. It's body wash for me all the way. Yeah, what's the other thing? Yeah, I think I'm really big on my family too. I'm very close to my family, so I don't play with my family, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You fight one, you fight all.
I like it.
We're coming. Yeah.
Yeah.
What
about you, Miss Priska?
I will not. One thing is, I will not tolerate disrespect. Do not disrespect me. I try and respect everybody. I will not take disrespect because I will go from 0 to 100. Number 2, that I absolutely refuse to compromise is I'm not going to learn I don't know how to back in, like you're backing in reverse. That boat sailed a long time ago. Do not teach me. Do not tell me. Do not ask me. I don't want to learn. It's very annoying.
How did you get your driver's license?
I just wanted.
I know, right?
I just wanted a driver's license so I can drive from point A to point B. Anything else, I will drive at 20 miles an hour. I'm fine. Just deal with it.
Oh my goodness.
There you have it.
The last one, I don't want to be put in a position where I have to explain myself to anybody. If I say no, it's no. And I realized this when I was talking to a friend of mine the other day. We were supposed to go somewhere and she said, I'm not going to be able to go. And I was like, why? Why would you not go? And she was like, I'm not going to be able to go. I realized that I put her in a very difficult position. And it was just an awkward moment. She didn't want to tell me why she was not going. And I kept on pushing. Do I need to do your hair? Do I need to do this? Then I was like, I don't want anybody to do this to me. So that one, I don't want to do anymore. If you say no, Priska, I'm not going to the Independence Party. Okay, Don't go.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
All
Okay.
right. With that being said, let's go to commercial and say thank you to our sponsors.
Social
When we
media.
come back, we talk about.
Do you run a nonprofit organization in the education, health, and human services sectors? Do you need grant funding for your organization? Or do you need help developing programs to help you raise money for your nonprofit organization? At Vibrant Funding, our mission is to connect our nonprofit partners in the education, health, and human services sectors to the financial resources required to achieve their mission. We support nonprofit organizations based in and operating in the United States and Africa. We offer the following services to new and established organizations: program development, donor engagement and retention, grants research and writing. Contact us at www.vibrant-funding.com or email us at info@vibrant-funding.com. Call us at 404-751-6802 to learn more about our services and how we can help you to have an impact on the world. Vibrant Funding, connecting donors and nonprofits.
Hello, welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is the Insaka Talk Show. Today we are talking about, can social media build or ruin your life? Ladies, what are your thoughts?
Well,
Rather, let me rephrase this. What is your favorite social media platform and why?
TikTok.
Why? I see TikTok a lot.
Yeah, I think TikTok for me is a stress reliever. Just because you find motivating things, educational things, funny things, annoying things. So it all depends. When you watch one and you're like, you skip, you find something funny, you laugh, and then you skip again. It kills that 30 minutes that you were trying to take away from your stress, and then you go back to normal life. TikTok is for me.
That's true.
Before we go further, there's a comment here that I would like to share. It's from Nonenge. And it says, if I ask you beautiful ladies for a favor, maybe this can be community news about my account being hacked and they're using my account for money from my friends and family on Facebook. Toya Nurenda account, please block. I cannot access it. So, Nonenge, is this Toya?
Yes, this is Toya. I did block her old Facebook account. She notified me, I think it was 2 weeks ago. And I'm sorry to hear that. That is so bad.
Very.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's terrible, guys, when your account, gets hacked and stuff. And I think it happened to our dear friend Clotilda too.
Yes.
Some time back, she did post. I think this was her WhatsApp, though. I think that was hacked.
And I responded too.
But yeah, this is a good warning. If you get a weird message from somebody that doesn't typically even contact you via social media, especially Facebook Messenger, asking for money, I think by now we should all know, right? Like, pick up the phone and call. Krista, what is this? What's going on? Winnie, we're on $500. What's going on? You're stranded in Singapore. Wow.
Yeah. Like Eddie is in Hawaii. So if you get a message from me, can you say, I'm stuck in Hawaii? At least we know he is.
I hope it's not Maui.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
What's happening in Maui?
You know what happened
It
there.
was in Zambia.
Fire.
That disaster, the fire.
Yeah, and it just happens that I just came back from there with my brother. We took pictures on all the iconic places that burned down. Yeah.
So back to your question, Priska, and I think Clotilda was answering what her favorite is. She says, Facebook for me, there's
everything.
Winnie, what is your favorite social media platform?
I think for me, it's Facebook.
Drama too?
Drama for so why sanga for drama fye akachero wabuka wamfoba shimumbiuku banani na batukana banani. So that thing is like, oh gosh. But the other thing, I love Facebook because my mom get to see me and my kids. So she goes on Facebook. So I always like, oh, I saw the kids and this and this. Kusanje bamula bushkati. Oh mwana tareri ya ngafidi amoneka ukonde. And it's a mom sure. But she's always on Facebook because she knows I'll post like on the reels when it's
I see. Okay.
and posting it everywhere. Also, I like Facebook.
And initially, that's what it was for. It's just taking a turn for just the worst.
Yeah.
Nelly, for you?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to concur with Winnie. For me, Facebook, I think our generation, right?
Yes.
This was our first really like serious social media platform. There was like High Five before that.
Yeah. MySpace.
But
MySpace or something.
MySpace.
MySpace. There was MySpace. There was High Five. But social media, I think, really started with Facebook, and we are part of that generation that we're like the boomers of Facebook. And for me, what I enjoy a lot about Facebook is the fact that I come from a very big family and we're very close. So instead of having to send pictures, and this, remember, before even WhatsApp came around, or having to send pictures to everyone, my sister, my brother, cousins, aunties, whatever, you just post on Facebook and everybody is in touch with it.
Yes.
You know, so it's mostly for my family.
Yeah.
And I don't really see drama as much. I think I started seeing drama through you guys.
Yes.
I'm a you drama. I never knew. Yeah, no. It's
you know what, Nelly, on that topic, the Facebook thing, the one disadvantage that I don't like Facebook is I think we had a situation where somebody's sister died or friend died, and they wanted the body to go back home. So the body was taken home, but the relatives started saying, and stuff like that. But we have to make sure that we make people understand that these things are like, you remember that day when I was talking to you guys and I stood on a Porsche, you know, I said, hey guys, I just bought a Porsche. I could run with that to the bank and tell people that's my car, and then benefit what?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. For me, I think that damn TikTok, man. You can be on TikTok for hours and hours, like Irene said, and you don't know. To me, I'm like, I spent 2 hours on TikTok. When you wake up at night and you can't sleep, the first thing is TikTok.
TikTok, yeah.
I have a love and hate relationship with it.
Me too.
Facebook, like you guys said, Instagram is good for my business. Maybe a little bit with Facebook. So those three I would take. Twitter, I don't even understand it. Snapchat, I just think I can't even be bothered. I don't want to learn.
You're absolutely right. I can't be bothered to learn Snapchat either. I feel like it's a lot. And believe it or not, because of Insaka, I was forced to even join Instagram.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Me too.
I didn't do Instagram. I was okay with just Facebook, you know. And that's as far as my social media goes. I got on Instagram because of Insaka.
Well, thank you.
I had Instagram that was dormant. If you remember very well, it had the name Irene White. If you go back there was nothing. Confession time.
All right, there you have it. Let's talk about filters. Can we stop with the bloody filters? I'm so tired, especially when it comes to skin. Can we stop making ourselves look light? It's enough now. Can we be close to what we look like?
I think it's the filters.
Men like this?
Yes. Just stop it.
You guys are bad. I don't know you guys right now.
Or this?
Can you look at that?
Yeah. You know, I don't do filters. I've never, I think for me, I would hate to meet someone for the first time, who's been watching me, following me, seeing me on social media, and then they meet me and they're like, "Oh,
Really, what do you have to say? You like filters too.
Mona,
Oh, you.
Me, I'll say my time is coming.
You know, I was at a Matebeto yesterday. Actually, I was so impressed. I met this girl. She was introduced to me by somebody I know, and I said, "You know, how come I don't know you?" She said, "I know all of you," and she mentioned all our names. I watch you on Instagram. You know, I was curious to see you in person, and you don't look different. Because you know why? Because I think she was expecting to see like what you just put there.
Oh,
Yeah, I was just myself, and she was like, I said, "Oh, we are all just very authentic women, and we try and teach the best we can." But sometimes I know I've used the filter in the past, but I just feel like when I do, it makes me look like I'm not the one, and it just makes me feel some kind of way. So I try not to use filters.
okay.
I will use filters because the same way I look on filters, maybe I just have a pimple on one side, but I look the same all the time.
But see, you look light. You look 2 shades lighter.
Ah,
Yes. The filter. Oh, I saw my God, Mukalad.
I'm definitely not my shaman
Then
go
you see,
back on my
Wap
page. Go back on my
Mulungu.
page. No, I make sure because guess what?
Mm.
Especially when I'm with my partner, my boyfriend, right? He's lighter skin. I'm very dark skin. So if I put filter, I'm making sure so and I put
Ah, I'm colored.
I learned that so early. I was like, damn. So you're gonna be it's like Winnie, I'm not like that. It's like, damn, yeah, you're right. So
Yeah.
the filter I like, but guess what? If you just wanna like because I love filters, you don't have to put the one that makes you lighter. When you go on Snapchat, there's a one, no, there's the one that makes you clear. You just look like nice, like oh Melissa.
I cannot.
Brenda.
So funny.
Brenda.
Irene, please make that comment for us.
Anyway, we had a friend whose family literally got a picture from Facebook, used it for her funeral picture, and it was a picture of a cartoon field.
Liar.
You
Brenda.
see?
No, for real. It's very bad, right?
That is so wrong.
There
I have
was
a
one of
filter
my
on
friends.
my picture, my WhatsApp picture is a filter. But I'm sorry, Winnie, Priska, and Nelly. I ain't taking it down because I love it. That's the only one I'm going to keep.
So,
It's okay. At
what
least
do we
they're
tell
still
you?
recognizing you. That you
Yeah.
still look like you.
Yes.
You have
That's
to be
right.
real. You have to be origin.
The
There's
idea
one
is,
way you can change your body. You can give yourself curves. That's
They
too
ain't doing that.
the idea is, if you look like the lady on the left, and we see you and we recognize you, I don't know who the other person on the right is. Oh,
I cannot.
eh?
And
So
it's the same thing when it comes to filters, same thing and makeup. I do natural makeup. Like I remember Priska did my makeup, I think with one of the gala. I love when you just like be yourself. Do a little bit. We add something, but we're still looking like us. Yeah, my eyebrows nga basabi ka nefi. Lash no ku.
No, the ones that get me, the ones that put eyebrows that are like surprised. They're over here. So muntu nganayiminina so alemuneka kwa
Yeah,
because they're up here.
you gotta stop.
It's for me, the one that gets me is the one that fine, our skins are not perfect.
Yes.
They go and put red lipstick without foundation, without anything. It drives me crazy. You look stupid. You look like it looks dirty. There's a reason, and then they say, me, I don't wear makeup. Honey, lipstick is makeup.
yes, it is.
Yeah.
It is makeup. If you're going to wear red lipstick, put a little bit of foundation to even out your skin tone so you don't look like a ghost, but just enhance your beauty. It drives me crazy. I look at that, you look stupid. And black lipstick is not for everybody.
No,
No.
it's not.
No.
You look dirty.
It is not. Yeah, you know, And speaking about filters, I have done filters before. And it's very funny, not me seeking out, but we've had a friend. Remember when we were in Vegas? She took a picture of mine and filtered. And then my sister Salamata is very fond of filters too. Like she would take a picture of mine and filter it. And I'm like, who's this? It looks beautiful. As long as I can still recognize myself.
Right.
Yes. Once in a while you can do it for fun, but not all the time, guys. That's all that's on your timeline. People, it's better to be pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
Yay.
Not God damn it.
I went to Zambia, guys.
What the hell?
Why do
Those
they
kind of
like
surprise. We don't want
filters? Zambians like. I was just looking at them and say, this one looks like this one. And I'm like, oh, okay.
There is a person in social media.
Clotilde, Irene.
Oh, Clotilda said, I didn't know we had to apply foundation for red lipstick. No, I think what Priska is saying, what I think I would say to you too, is that when you wear red lipstick, it's very loud. So you have to put a little bit of makeup on your face. It doesn't have to be like
a little bit of foundation.
Yeah. When I do foundation, it's just you put moisturizer on your face and dab your foundation in dark spaces and powder. That's it. You don't have to look like you're going in a studio. That's when you look natural, and then you put your red lipstick.
If I may.
Yeah.
If I may, this is a very telling comment, Priska.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to makeup, I'm very, what can I say? If there are levels, level 1 to 10, I think I'm level 0.5.
I'll give you a 2.
Okay, that's it. So I say that to say a lot of people are not very knowledgeable about foundation, about makeup, and about. I think maybe you should start doing.
Yeah, do that one of these days.
Even if it's once a month, give us a video.
Yeah,
teach us. What's a no-no? What's a makeup no-no? What's a makeup yes?
Money from them makeup one of these days.
Yeah.
Go take off that blue lipstick. Where are you coming?
But you're another one that came on here with blue lipstick.
Blue lipstick, like blue. At midnight blue.
We didn't get your makeup. We get stuff. So you know what? With time, right? I learned because I realized that I am natural. So if I'm gonna do this, remember you even thank God for Priska. She got me this nice guys. I don't know if you guys got palette. She got me a nice palette.
Really?
It's really beautiful and it's natural. I'm like, wow. So every time I look the same.
Yeah.
Somebody yesterday asked me, who did your makeup? I'm like, oh no, I do my own thing. I don't go pay $80. I just have to look myself. I don't have to go have.
Yeah, I don't do that either.
And you have a beautiful complexion. Like your chocolate, there's something about dark skin. You can do so much. You can get away with a lot.
Absolutely.
And just I think the other thing is like pure is beauty. If I know who I am, I cannot go put Irene can put on a pink lipstick. I can't do pink lipstick.
Yeah.
Less is more.
Yeah.
And that's why I can still look good on my level 2 foundation.
Big ups, girl.
All right.
Body image. How has social media affected our body image?
I, for one, I'll speak for myself.
Okay.
Winnie.
I was like, what's happening?
Tell them.
But you look good though.
You look good for somebody
to have all this. But remember, I have kids. I am past 40. I'm living my best life. So it's okay.
It's
so
okay.
When you see a friend like that, like I changed, I'm not gonna be, because most of the people I know them when I was 19. I'm not gonna be 19 for the rest of my life. I'm growing. Right now, exercise. I don't get lose weight like it doesn't happen. So guys, when you see your friend or when you see me in Chicago, just say, when you look beautiful. Yes, I'm looking beautiful. Don't tell me now, and the candy.
I know, right?
Sorry, before we go any further, I wanted to respond to Clotilde. Yes, I'll bring one for you and teach you how to use it.
Yeah, you see, that's why even in the Bible, they say, You ask and you shall be given.
Now, over Queen Navy, that we should.
See what you've started, Winnie?
What's a palette? I don't know.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you wanted one. It's
I think
makeup with different colors. Like Winnie got a natural palette, like natural colors, your browns, your beige, your whatever. So if it's in a box with different colors, it's called a palette.
I told you
I
I
should
it was 0.5.
No, I thought you meant where is your palette?
No, what is? I didn't know. So thank you for educating me.
Yeah. So we know we want you to get fat. So
no, Priska, no.
What are we trying to change the show to the fat out bat? What is it?
I for one, social media hasn't changed anything about me. I change me. I don't let social media change me. And I'll tell you, yes, I'll tell you why. Because I know me, I know what looks good on me.
Yeah.
You understand? You have to understand your body, understand it fully. Do not admire what any of your friends are wearing, thinking you look good in that. No, understand your body shape and know what colors go better for you. That's the secret about, hiding all these things that we're talking about. If you have a big fupa, make sure that you wear something that's away from you, but that's flattering. People won't see that. Dating every time Titanic. Everybody is going to me, I like belt. When I wear a belt, it's for a reason. It kind of cuts my waist from the bottom of my body. So it's away from my body. It's my thing. But somebody else who wear it, they'll wear it in the wrong space. There's a space for a belt. So when you wear it in a lower space, you have Titanic up there and Titanic down there. Do not say people are laughing at you. Know your body.
Also, can we get into the habit of wearing body shapers? I realize we don't do that. Can we not?
No, we cannot get into that habit.
Everything does not have to fit on you.
Body shapers, please. Let me stand up for you people. It's me, no body shaper. Okay? No body shaper. I'm fine. I'm breathing. No, we cannot get into that habit.
I'll say, you know what? I think, Priska, I'll concur with you, Priska. You don't have to wear a tight body shapers, especially when you're going to an event. You're putting on a gown.
Yes.
We need them to be like nice
and smooth.
Where are you?
Let me tell you, there are people with certain bodies. Now, or something. Their buckles is just going to shake because that's how
body shapers helps out.
You say that because yours shake because that's
yes. If we're not about fear, if we're not pangwa, please. That's how I was created.
All right, those of you that are like me, can we invest in body shapers? Spanx has got an amazing line of body.
I'm yet to try on a comfortable one that doesn't make me feel like I'm trying to throw up my breakfast.
And I think the problem I have is the what you call the camionnette, the one that you wear all the way down when you want to go to the bathroom. And then in my age over 50, pee is like calling you every second. You have to go zigzag to the bathroom. By the time you get there, you can't. Now I think they've started doing the ones with zippers.
Yes.
A very long zipper. It will just work perfectly unless you just don't like them.
I got you. Give me a year. I got you.
You can work onto this thing. You know, Priska, what you should do? Priska, you know what?
I'm working on it. In secret. We'll talk behind the scenes. I'm working on it.
Yes. Okay, good.
So body image. When we talk about body image, I think there are so many ways that we can go with this. Some people, we are all built differently, emotionally, physically. And really, your body image starts with the way you view yourself. right? Your how you view yourself internally and how you feel about yourself. There are some people that need validation from others, you know. If
Sure.
you're that kind of person that is constantly looking for validation from others, then you find yourself always on social media looking for those likes. You post a picture, you're worried because only 10 people liked your picture and all that stuff. You need to really get into a place where you can learn to love yourself enough to not care what anybody else thinks.
Yeah, true. Let me tell you something. You see, like for me, I had surgery. You guys know I had breast cancer. So one breast is smaller than the other. So sometimes solid colors, they don't look nice for me because you see the difference in the breast. So I know how to twist things. You guys know I know how to do those things. So like what I'm wearing, this is just one shirt. But because I like it, I wore this on top.
Mm.
Okay? I wore this on top. I'm gonna do it on social media so you can see.
Yeah.
I hope
Actually,
I
see
hope
the
Oh,
difference.
that's
I'm
so.
gonna eat Fulika,
Wig
so
from
you
a wig.
understand.
From a wig.
Okay, so my point is you can do whatever you want to do to enhance anything that you have. So these are two blouses.
Mm,
But because I know I'm insecure about this and white pops,
mhm,
put on this so that it looks like one blouse, but it's two.
mm,
So it's things like that. That's what I'm trying to say. When you know you have a problem in one area,
Mm-hmm.
kind of dance around your body and the things that you have until you find your niche. Like
Yeah.
this way, it doesn't show. There you go. My blouse is here.
Thank you,
thank you
Irene,
so
for
much,
sharing.
Irene, for doing that. You know, because we all have areas that we deem imperfect.
Yeah.
We all have imperfections around our bodies and stuff that we're just like, you know what? I'm insecure about this. But what do? Do you stop living? You know,
Exactly.
you don't. And I love how you bring creativity to your wardrobe. You are
Yeah.
very, very creative in putting things together and just making it pop. Kudos, man.
Thank you for being vulnerable and sharing that story with us. Not only sharing, but
Mhm,
showing. So,
mhm.
and who else to create a wardrobe but Irene? I see you
Yeah.
have so
Yeah.
many shop in the
Listen,
closet.
I'm coming. I'm
You
coming with
should be
one
a
or two books.
stylist.
I'm coming with
No,
two books.
actually, any viewers here in Chicago, I have a lot of friends that call me if they're going somewhere. Irene, what should I wear? What color should I? And I just do that because it's something that I love. I know it helps me. So if
Mm,
somebody trusts me that they can call me and tell me, I do. Even the viewers, if you know you are having challenges, you have a body like mine, you can just tell me. You can inbox me and say, you know what, I have a problem. I have small feet, or I don't have hips, but I'm big here. What should I wear? I can give you advice. I might not be correctly giving it to you the way you would want it, but I'll give it to you to the best of my
Beginning with
ability.
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, you should start a fashion segment on Insaka, just like in the morning. Are
Yeah.
you going to brunch? These are the
mhm.
ideas that you
Yeah.
can put together.
Mhm.
Do that.
Yeah. Can you read that comment from Naomi for us, please?
Okay, so let's stop comparing ourselves to others. The social media images people portray are mostly manipulated.
Yeah.
Please be yourself. You are unique and beautifully in your own way. Thank you so much, Naomi. She's right.
Thank you
Mhm,
so much.
Yeah, this is the same thing we're talking about. Like you see somebody who looks a certain way, like big hair. Big hair doesn't look good on everybody. I
No.
mm,
cannot see, yeah, there are certain people that I've seen with certain hair. I'm like, it looks good. The moment they just do something else, it alters everything about them. But
Yeah.
because their friend wore a big hair and they say, "Na ine kafala kochida." No, it doesn't work like that.
Mwanempumi yanti kuti mwanempumi yanafala pwemishovesho ndechitemu mbatikana chinchifwale.
mhm,
No, it's really good. Like I said last time, I was saying that, and thank you, Irene, for doing that because it takes somebody like you to really come up, and we want just Instagram people to know that we are also human being and we try
Yeah.
to be real. We're not
Yeah.
trying here to bring up different information. So I don't like my fingers. I don't like my hands because they're dark spots. My mother was like this, and my father is like this. But what do? I have to leave. And you
Yeah.
find myself most of the time, I don't like putting nails because I feel like when I put nails, people will actually gonna see
Yeah.
My fingers. So I rather just keep them nice and clean and neat. That's it. And I'm okay. It's
And live with it.
most of the time I don't have long nails and all that because people will like, oh, let me see your long nails. And for that, I have the issues with my fingers. I'd rather not have nails. Just keep them nice and clean and nobody will ask me, let me see your nails.
You do like this.
No, I just don't want you to touch it. I don't want you to look at them. So I just rather just keep it nice and clean.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's move on. Kids and apps. Nelly, do you want to touch on that?
Yeah, you know, when we can't talk about social media, you know, without talking about children. Most of us that watch this show are either parents or we are custodians of people that are younger than us, that we are looking over. So really, it's important to note that now there are so many apps out there that we really need to start paying attention. I think Winnie shared a story of how somebody put an app on in good faith, you know, in good faith, because they were playing a game and, you know, this person is a teenager, a young teen, and put the app on her 7-year-old's, you know, gadget, like, oh, you can, but this is an app for games that others can chat with you.
Yep.
Internationally.
Yes, and you just never know, because now it's like you're bringing strangers into your home to influence your children. If somebody is talking to your children, you want to know what are they chatting about.
Absolutely.
So to me, there should really be, this is where the question comes in, at what age should a child have either a phone or, you know, something, a gadget that allows them to get on social media?
Yeah.
Age? What's the cutoff? What's the starting age? Because it's getting dangerous out there, you know.
I can go on that. I think 10.
For a phone?
10, I think by 10 years old, somebody will have a little bit matured to have, not to have social media like Facebook, to just have a phone because you can communicate with them. But not on social media. I waited for Mapalo. What was it? Last year, she was 14 last year. This year, she's 14. That's when she had Instagram. She had Snapchat. But I didn't want her to have Facebook. She's not even on Facebook. I told her, you'll be on Facebook when you're 16 at least, because you can understand. Maybe because she's in high school now, she might. But she has Instagram. I waited for her until she was 10 to get a phone. But for my Rumbo, somebody put up a Roblox. I don't know what that. Oh, I saw my son this particular day. And you know what? You got to know your children. My son is always wrapping up, jumping, saying something. Mommy, give me a hug. But this particular day, he was in his room, quiet, playing a game. I was like, hey, what is wrong? I'm like, oh, he's having fun. I realized, I'm like, what are you doing? I saw him chatting with 3 people. I don't know them. And I was like, oh, we're playing with these and my friends. I go there, they ask him, how are you? How old are you? When I saw that, I blocked that. I don't have YouTube in the living room on the TV, no YouTube on his iPad. I put KidsTube. Yeah. We have to protect our kids because we don't know who they're talking to.
Yeah, true.
I have a love and hate relationship with the phone. Number one, with all the craziness that's been happening in school, you want to keep in touch with your child and know what's going on. And what I advise parents is just put a tracking app. Like Zoe and I, we have the Live 360.
Yes.
I can know where she is. But I absolutely hate social media and games for kids. I think they should be at least 18 because such a distraction.
It is.
I had an issue with Zoe. I took away a phone. She still logged on Instagram I took away the iPad. She went as far as going to my personal computer, my work computer, to log on to getting onto social media. So it's so freaking addictive. Not only
it is,
but such a bad impact on kids because they're looking at how other kids are living and how other kids are doing things and they want to be like them. They're not matured enough to be like us and say, you know what, let me live in my own lane and live in my space. Because most of the times we post things on social media that we want people to see. I don't post when my BG is late. I have a turn of notice. We don't. We post when we buy a new car, a new pair of shoes, and they're not matured enough to understand and knowing that this is not real. So I think kids, just let's leave them alone until they're 18. But then again, we cannot control them. They sneak and hide and do what they do.
And the much unfortunate situation here in America, they allow them to get the phone in school.
Yeah.
You can't control that, because you can say all those things at home, but when they get to school, the teacher is saying, put your phone down. Okay, at least put your headphones up. At least just take that phone and put it in a cubicle somewhere and tell them after school you can get your phone. But unfortunately, they have so many rights. Kids have so many rights in this country. You cannot even win that one.
Yeah.
So one positive thing that happened for our school district here, Mansfield School District in Texas, they banned the usage of phones. So the kids cannot use phones at all in school.
Good.
What?
Yes.
That's a good.
That's amazing.
No phones.
Can we talk to those people to talk to the other people and the other people and the whole country?
Yeah,
I
but
think so.
also, right, the parents. I feel like for me, Michaela only got her phone last year. And was it last year or this year? This year, actually, when she turned 13. That's when she got a phone.
Yeah.
And I wasn't going to give her a phone. But the father insisted, just like Priska said, love and hate relationship, keeping up, tracking and whatnot, phone calls, trying to see. But I'm of the view that, okay, when we were going to school, when something happened, how would the parents know?
Yeah.
But then those were different times. People were not.
So I'll give you an example. If there's something horrible happening in the schools, like the taking of lives, as we've seen, a child comes with a weapon and is taking lives, other people's lives, are you going to get there any faster? Are you seriously? Are you going to move faster than that weapon once that weapon is discharged? No. At the end of the day, I feel like we have put so much emphasis on phones that we are failing to see that we are also part of the problem. As parents, we give our children these devices too early sometimes and without any restrictions. There must be restrictions there so that you know what they're getting into.
Yeah.
And we are also to blame, because even us as adults in the house, we are on the phone all the time. Like we're talking about TikTok, Facebook, and then the child walks in from school. You just say, "Hey, how was school?" Fine, and they go upstairs and you continue doing what you're doing. It's not like you are doing something that's not right on the computer. We don't have that self-control of saying, okay, 2 o'clock, the bus is coming. Let me put down and then say, sit down here. So how was school? Even just 10 minutes of just that. Yeah, we don't have it.
I'm guilty of that. I can say I'm guilty.
We have to blame as well, because they copy what we do. And don't be surprised if she says, Mom, you always on me on the phone, but you're on the phone all the time. How are you going to answer a child? And if we're African,
it's my house. What are you talking about?
I'm an adult. That's not an excuse. Kids see through us as role models, and that's how they start lipsticks and stuff, because they see it from us. Nails, they see it from us. So why can't they see the same thing about phones from us?
That's true. Nelly, do you want to talk about how it affects families, how social media and
it's a culmination, just like and already I think, Irene, you already started touching on that, right? It's a trickle effect. You are on social media, you have children, you've gotten them phones, and now they ignore you like you don't exist. But where did they learn that behavior? Partly from us too. If you're a parent and you don't create, we have to be very intentional about familial relations. We can use phones for good. For example, right after this, I have a family meeting with family members in Zambia. It's going to be probably 30 of us on that call. And it's a Zoom call. What are we doing? We're using technology to bring our family together.
Right?
But technology can also destroy, the familial ties if we allow it to. If we get to the point where we come home and let's say it's movie night, and one of you is here, watching reels on Facebook, but you put a movie, you said it's family movie night with the kids, you see something pop up, you open, and you're carried away. Or a friend calls you, and you're like, hello, yeah, I'm just watching a movie with the kids. Oh, is it a bad time? No, I can talk.
Yeah.
I don't. When I'm watching movies with my kids, if you call me, and I'm not gonna answer. I'm sorry, I'm busy. I have to give them that time. So I think we need to be very, very intentional about the way we use social media to tie ourselves together. I don't know if you guys have another take on that.
I
agree. Especially when you go to dinner, like it's bad. You see everybody. I took the kids, I think a couple weeks ago, we went to Applebee's. And then this young girl was with the father. The moment we got there, she was on the phone.
Yeah.
The food came, she was like this on the phone. And then the father realized, we gave each other eye contact and he shook his head. And then Aisha was like, I know, mommy, but I feel bad for him. I'm sure he brought her here just to have fun.
Yeah.
The kids are into this. Me, then everything in the car. If you want, you can have it, but we're not answering. I'm trying. I'm not perfect, but I'm hoping that eventually they'll get it. We can start, guys, because it has taken us away.
It has. It's tearing families apart, and it's so sad. Like that example that you're giving of that father. For me, we have rules: no phone on the dining table. And we always have dinner together every night at the dining table as a family. I do that on purpose, and my kids will roll their eyes. Even when I say family movie night, they are rolling their eyes. And I'm just like, this is a way for us to bond. Those people online that you think are your friends are showing you a fake side, just like everybody else. Yeah, this is as real as it gets. This is where you build the foundation for relationships that will hold you when you are breaking down. Yeah. If you don't do that with your family, with your siblings, you grow older and you will not have that support system.
Yeah.
Nelly, sorry, let me not lose that thought on what you just said. I watch movies with my son at least twice a week. So I pick, we watch, he picks, we watch. I'm a culprit. If he picks, I'm going to be watching, but half the time I'm on the phone, checking something. And Kid is very good when he says it's a movie night. His phone is somewhere else. And he keeps telling me, Mom, are you actually even watching? Do you want me to turn it off? We can watch another day. So I feel bad that I, as an adult, is disappointing this child. We made this game, this thing together that we'll be watching, but I disappoint him all the time. So that's why I'm emphasizing on checking ourselves first.
Yeah.
Let me say something, because I know we are running out of time. Social media has taken people apart. People are paying money to have likes. Guys, you gotta have real friends. No, like seriously, people have been now so obsessed with it. Like Nelly said from the beginning, they're waiting for, follow me so I can have 100K. So what when you have 100K?
Yeah.
You're having 500 people sharing your baby story. Is that what you're looking for? What are you doing to yourself? Priska said, start loving yourself. It's okay if you don't have anybody liking your page, but your family is always going to like your page. The people who love you, they will like your page. So let's stop being obsessed with social media because it has taken away so much. And then when you have 1K of the people following you, and then what? We are the Instagram people. We are very organic. You follow us, you like us. We're still going to be here on Sundays. And eventually we'll get to 1K and 2K. By time, God timing is the best time. So stop posting things, or especially you post gossip, you post some stuff and stuff so you can have followers. It's not good for yourself because after everybody don't like your page, you sit down, then what?
You go to bed by yourself. But with that being said, we've come to the hour, but in a minute or less, how has social media affected your life, you personally, on your own? What have you learned? What would you like to unlearn? And how has it benefited you? Irene?
I learned that men was cheating on me on social media.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Cheers.
And then
That's
Not even funny. What are you stupid? Can you
and then guess what? That happened. The person inboxed me telling me the person who was cheating with you was cheating with the other one. Now she realized they're cheating on her too. And then I was like, huh? It was on Facebook. But guess what? At that moment I realized, I'm like, so you're telling me after yours is done? Nothing I can do, girl. Go figure it out. But the other thing, I have a nonprofit organization. I get to communicate with my youth. So social media, again, it's very useful. I love you, my boys, my girls. You know, I get to see their journey, especially Judy was in college. She was in Kasama doing
Winnie, we said a minute or less. Yeah.
Okay, bye. So social media, guys, there's good and bad.
Irene.
You know what? For me, I think I've acquired a lot of good friends on social media. I meet them as friends and then meet them in person, and we build a relationship that we have until today. I'm grateful.
Yeah. Nelly?
Yeah, I think for me, a positive is just communicating with family. In spite of the distance, just finding that closeness through social media.
Mm-hmm.
I would say the same too. Also, just reconnecting with family and friends. And for me, I have a business in the beauty industry. So most of my clients find me on social media. So I'm grateful for that. I know we're almost at the end of, we're a minute past. But next week, we're going to have Wembia's mom on the show. Our books came. You guys wear your books, Nelly?
No, I just moved, so it's in the mail somewhere.
Okay.
No.
So, Nelly, do you want to tell us a little bit about Patricia Kasengele?
Yeah, so Patricia is a mother. She's based out of Australia. She had a child who had a chronic disease, Wembia. And so she wrote this book, really without giving too much away. It's centered around his life and his legacy and how that shaped her as a mother and as a person. So when you get a chance, please get this book on Amazon. It's called Wembia's Mother. It's on Amazon. Read it so that by next week when we come on the show, if you have any questions for Patricia, bring them on.
And share the price. Share the price too. I know there's a hard copy and I think it's
I can't remember, to be honest.
I think it was $23, but we'll put the link on the Instagram thing.
Yeah.
And guys, thank you for tuning in today. We'll see you next week from us, the Insaka Talk Show. Myself, Nelly, Winnie, and Irene. Goodbye.
Voila. Bye.